हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो गाइस हम लोग खेल रहे हैं एलन वेक 2। मैं खेल रहा हूँ एलन वेक 2। तो यहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप लोग स्क्रीन पे FSR DLS फ्रेम जनरेशन ऑन है। इसका वो मूड डालना पड़ता है। ठीक है, तो मैं 2K में खेल रहा हूँ। मैं 2K में मैंने किया था इसको। अब थोड़ा इसको हम देखते हैं 2K में क्या परफॉर्म हो दे रहा है। थर्टी एफ चला है मैंने तो 30 एफ। इसको हम बैलेंस कर सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पे 50 एफ आ गए। किधर गया वो बंदा? रेजोल्यूशन एक बार फिर हम चेक कर लेते हैं 2K पे। ठीक है, DLS ऑन है और DLS फ्रेम जनरेशन भी ऑन कर रखा है और क्वालिटी कस्टम कर रखी है। पोस्ट प्रोसेसिंग क्वालिटी लो, टेक्सचर अल्ट्रा कर दिया मैंने। टेक्सचर रेजोल्यूशन देखते हैं, हाई करके देखता हूँ। हाई में भी बहुत बढ़िया दिखता है। अल्ट्रा करके देखते हैं। टेक्सचर रेजोल्यूशन में अल्ट्रा का रखा है। टेक्सचर फिल्टरिंग मीडियम और वॉल्यूमेट्रिक लाइटिंग मीडियम मीडियम मीडियम। ये मीडियम साफ ऑन का रखा है मैंने। ये लो है। ये ज़्यादा कुछ खाएगा तो नहीं, देखते हैं पहले। तो यहाँ पे 50 FPS आ रहे हैं, जो कि खेलने लायक है।
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know,
खेलने लायक है
procedures and stuff.
2K पे।
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
बहुत
Does
बढ़िया
this fit the
टेक्सचर
MO
दिया।
of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
ये नंगा पंगू लेटा है। नंगू पंगू। मेरा कैमरा कहाँ जा रहा है? हाँ, अब सही दिख रहा है। तो
Body is positioned on the table.
पहली फोटो ले ली
Ritualistic.
हमने। तो चलिए इसको हम लगाते हैं
Another body
साइड बाय
turns up
साइड।
just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
ठीक है, अब इसका हमने फाइल बना लिया है। कंटिन्यू खेला है मैंने, पहले भी खेल रखा है, आप वीडियोस देख सकते हो, लेकिन पूरा अभी कंप्लीट नहीं किया, दोबारा से खेलूँगा। ठीक है, वापस चलते हैं। इसके पेट में क्या है? ये सारा दिल निकाल
The
रखा
killer
है।
left the heart right next to the body.
उन्होंने जो कल्ट थे बहुत हैरानी से इसको मारा है।
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
देखो कितने स्टैब किया है। देखो
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
स्टैब किया है, पूरा दिल बाहर निकाल दिया यार। ये गेम में ब्लर होता है, मैं इसको एनवीडिया कंट्रोल पैनल में सेट करूँगा। ठीक है, तो हम इसको सेट करते हैं। सेट क्या पकड़ के हमें सेट करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना गाइस? तो यहाँ पे हमें रखना है ऐसे, इस तरह रखना है, ठीक है। अब ये हमें कहाँ रखना है, फिर इस तरह रखना है। तो
Heart removed from chest.
बन गया।
Strapped by the wrists.
विक्टिम। तो हम वापस चलते हैं।
Who is our victim?
तो यहाँ
Who
पे हम
killed
देख
him?
सकते हैं कि
Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
दारू की बोतल।
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
यार तुम्हारी किताब अभी बंद हो जाता है कंप्यूटर।
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
चलो
Was it for a camera?
केस के तरफ चलता है। ठीक है, अब हमें ये लेना है किलर। विक्टिम होगा ना, किलर ने क्या सबूत छोड़ा? ये भी
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
ठीक है, वापस चलते हैं। Don't waste time। भाई क्या मस्त ग्राफिक है ना बाबा। अब कहाँ चलना है? उस बुढ़े बाबा के पास। हाँ भाई कुछ बताइए।
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
कौन सा रेजोल्यूशन में खेल रहा हूँ वहाँ पे आपको स्क्रीन पे दिखाई भी दे रहा होगा।
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to
ये
booze,
victim है ना?
booze led
ये लोग
to
victim हैं।
paranoia. He
इन्होंने
got some
क्या-क्या
wild
देखा है?
ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
गाइस मैंने लिक्विड मेटल लगा रखा सीपीयू में और जीपीयू में।
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
ठीक है।
I think that's everything.
I think
For
that's
now, at least.
everything।
Mm-hmm. Anything
गाइस
clicking
अगर
yet?
थर्मल
Not
थ्रोटलिंग
sure.
होगा तो वहाँ पे दिखा
Need to
देगा।
think about it.
यहाँ पे नो लिखा है ना, ये भी दिखा देगा। तो अब हमें कहाँ जाना है और पुलिस वाले के पास जाना पड़ेगा। एक मिनट।
I had to review the clues.
विक्टिम हमें मिल गया ना। और विक्टिम ये हैं विक्टिम्स।
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing
विक्टिम तो गाइस यहाँ पे भी बढ़िया चल रहा है मेरा गेम काफ़ी। आगे का पता नहीं। हाइट एंगल मिसिंग पर्सन रिचुअल मर्डर।
Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
बहुत टाइम वेस्ट कर।
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 30.
ठीक है ना, हो गया। अब इसको हम एग्जिट करते हैं, ठीक है ना। और बॉय क्या टेक्सचर है बॉय, वाह यार। चले
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
काफ़ी है, 50 FPS भी
Probably
दे रहा है,
looking for
45 भी दे रहा है,
shelter.
काफ़ी है।
Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to...
क्या मैंने सेटिंग रखी है मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ। देखिए 2K और रेंडर रेजोल्यूशन बैलेंस पे रखा है मैंने, ठीक है। DLS ऑन है और DLS फ्रेम। अगर आप रेजोल्यूशन बढ़ाओगे, ठीक है ना, तो टेक्सचर और अच्छे हो जाते हैं, ठीक है। और जो मैंने ग्राफिक सेटिंग रखी है वो ये कस्टम रखी है। पोस्ट प्रोसेसिंग क्वालिटी लो। ये क्या है? कंट्रोल द क्वालिटी ऑफ विजुअल दैट अफेक्ट प्रोसेसिंग अच्छा लो ब्लूम डेप्थ ऑफ फील्ड। ये लो ही रखो यार, डेप्थ ऑफ फील्ड है ये। तो ये अल्ट्रा, ये मीडियम मीडियम wow, train quality medium.
Hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake, but his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods, a story about...
सॉरी गाइस, सॉरी मैं बाहर चला गया था। तो गाइस चलिए केस फाइल देखते हैं भैया। हाँ ये पकड़ के 8 को हाँ भाई काफ़ी हैवी गेम है ये। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो मैं 2K मीडियम हाई सेटिंग्स पे खेल रहा हूँ। अल्ट्रा भी मिक्स है, कुछ लो है।
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's
यहाँ पे मुझे
body.
50 FPS
Let's
की
tell the
एवरेज मिल
deputies to
रही
get
है।
the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
अगर मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम ना करूँ तो मुझे 65 FPS की एवरेज मिल जाएगी। अब जब पैसा होगा तो मैं एक कैप्चर कार्ड ले लूँगा। ठीक है, चले क्या? अब चलते हैं। चलो चलो।
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story,
भाग भाग मैं
like a
तेरे पीछे आ
scene
रहा
from
हूँ।
a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience?
ओ यार, क्या ही
Witnesses to their
graphics है।
design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late.
You made it back.
I'm already
Good.
hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
ओके
Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
अभी मेरे पास
Deputy,
एसेसिन क्रीड
I want the
मिराज
body
भी है,
taken back
उसको
to
भी
town
ख़त्म
for
करना
proper
है, आधा गेम
examination
ख़त्म किया है।
ASAP.
उसकी सेव फाइल
Well,
मेरे पास पड़ी
sure,
है।
but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer.
अब थोड़ा बैटलफील्ड
Not a problem.
मैं
I'll
सुबह
do
ही
it
खेला
myself.
करूँगा।
Oh, and
तो
Sheriff
रात में
Brake
क्या है
called
कि
to say he's got the bookers at the
हम
Deer
ये गेम
Diner
खेलेंगे
in
स्टोरी
town.
वाला,
Oh, and I've got a
कंटेंट को
key
थोड़ा चेंज किया जाए।
to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
अच्छा पार्किंग लॉट की चाबी, हाँ दे दो भाई। थैंक्स बॉस, शॉर्टकट की, ठीक है।
Thanks.
रिटर्न टू,
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the
आई थिंक हम
bookers.
लोग गाड़ी में जा रहे
The
हैं।
diner, right? I could use a
no.
cup of coffee.
Let's try that
Which are these
shortcut the
gate
deputy
here?
mentioned.
Sounds good.
गाइस इसको मैंने फुल्ली ऑप्टिमाइज कर रखा है गेम को, और मेरे पास विंडो बहुत अलग है। चलो यूज़ करें की का। मैं विंडो 10 पे खेल रहा हूँ ये गेम को, काफ़ी मस्त चल रही है विंडो 10।
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
यहाँ पे
Cute lodge we got set up in.
61।
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
चलिए दौड़ते हैं।
Deputies aren't
दौड़ते हैं,
exactly up to
टाइम
the
से
task,
दौड़ना।
but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt
हाँ,
they
जाना
see much stuff this gruesome.
अब यहाँ पे भी लोग हैं, यहाँ पे पूछताछ करनी पड़ेगी। यहाँ पे कोई नहीं है। चलो, चलो।
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a
बहुत मजा आएगा वहीं पे
Maybe.
खेल के।
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
to stuff in something for us to find.
ओके। चलो भाई, वो कहाँ रह गया? हैं? अरे वो कहाँ रह गया भाई?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
राजा?
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are.
हाँ,
Let's drive
मतलब
back to
गाड़ी में आ
town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
गए। ब्राइट फॉल्स जा रहे हैं हम लोग।
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
अगर आपको गाइस गेम खेलनी
I
है
wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
सैमसंग की और भी बहुत सी कंपनी की है, ये NVMS की। हम लोग पहुंच गए ब्राइट फॉल्स।
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
ये तो कहो कि DLS का वो मूड आ गया, DLS फ्रेम जनरेशन का मूड आ गया, वो मैंने डाल रखा है। तो गाइस यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं FPS ज़्यादा दिखाई दे रहे हैं, 66 FPS भाई, वो भी 2K पे।
The diner's just up the waterfront.
70
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses
भाई,
waiting.
यहाँ पे मैंने
I
पहला
smell
खेला था।
coffee.
वाओ यार, अमेजिंग। टेक अ पिक्चर यार। टेक अ पिक्चर, मुझे पिक्चर लेनी है। ओके, वन मोर, ठीक है। हाँ बढ़िया चल रही है इसमें तो। ये वो वाली टैक्टिकल
क्या नाम है गेम
एलन वेक 2।
का? नहीं है।
हाँ नहीं
3।
अभी तो खेल के तुम्हारे सामने
Just how much coffee have you
इतनी
had
बढ़िया चल
today?
रही है। FPS भी बहुत अच्छा आ रहा है। कार्ड में बोल रहा हूँ उसके पूरे लगते हैं।
Oh dear. You.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
ओके चलो मैं चाय पीती मैं अंदर होके आती
कौन सी गेम खेल रहे पापा?
बहुत बढ़िया खतरनाक है भी गेम
बताओ इन्हें।
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, screw into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about. Okay?
वो भी डाउनलोड कर लिया। वो भी डाउनलोड कर लिया।
अभी नहीं रिचा कल करूँगा या आज ही करना है ना
आज ही कर लिया 31 को।
हाँ 31 वही आज कर लेता हूँ
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "The cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all. This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
सही है.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
नहीं साथ में खाओ.
I need something to force this open. We're dealing with an organized group of killers. Not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them. The cult of the tree. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. What? So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh,
friends.
God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Yeah.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. And Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
एकदम से FPS ड्रॉप हुआ.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be
Oh, this
right
is the
with
Bright
you,
Falls
sir.
Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything you need?
Just here to pay my
let us
ticket.
know.
Whenever you're ready to take my money.
They locked up an innocent man.
I can't force it open.
दीदी को घुमाने जा रहे हैं बाय अच्छा ठीक है उतर उतर ना ठीक है ना लेते हैं
Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
नहीं
Agent?
चलो चलो
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
अबे यहाँ पे कुछ होने वाला है यार. मुझे पता है यहाँ पे क्या होगा. मैं बताऊँगा नहीं. कौन नहीं करना.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
नंगू पंगू लेटा.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What? They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that? Defensive wounds. Put up a fight.
सब कुछ हो गया. केस की तरफ चलते हैं भाई. अरे हाँ चलो. कॉल टू कॉल. ये हाँ आ गया. ठीक है. अभी और केस है. मर्डर एक्ट. भाई ये
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
अभी और लगाना है. ये इधर लगेगा ठीक है ना, तो ये ऐसा लगेगा। फुल बॉडी ये ऐसा लगेगा। इसको ना ढंग से लगाना पड़ेगा, ऊपर नहीं लगाना।
Right.
ठीक है।
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before a move.
ठीक है।
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave?
सब कुछ होगा। कुछ निकलेगा आई थिंक, कुछ पर्ची निकलेगी, क्या निकलेगा? पेपर।
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
आपको मेरे कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन पे टेम्परेचर, थर्मल थ्रोटिंग, जीपीयू का कितने आरपीएम पे काम चल रहा है, कितना जीबी यूज हो रहा है, सब कुछ दिखाया जा रहा है, कितने रेजोल्यूशन पे। अब शुरू हुआ देखना।
Sheriff?
What the hell? Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
बस मैं थोड़ी देर में लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद करूँगी। पार्ट 1 हमारा यहीं कंप्लीट होता है। कल मिलेंगे इसी टाइम पे।
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light.
वो हमें लाइट में नहीं देख सकता यार।
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
गन कहाँ है तेरी? अब ये हटेगा तभी तो नंगा साला। मार दिया उसने। इतने अंधेरे में कहाँ मुझे गन मिलेगी? स्किप करते हैं भाई।
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
मैंने टार्च जला ली। अब समझ में आ गया मुझे। क्या है यार बार बार ये क्या रहता है?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
ये गन कहाँ है? मेरे माउस की डीपीएस ज़्यादा है। अब समझा। यहाँ आएगा।
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Witch, get out of my house.
Vanished. He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe.
चलो भाई मैं
We
खाना
need to start
खाने जा रहा
relearning
हूँ
this
गाइस।
cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
भाई इसने सबको मार
These
दिया
pages
देखो।
are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual.
बहुत मजा आएगा अभी बहुत
Saga would learn how.
बड़ी गेम है ये।
Stop the monster.
केस देखेंगे पहले, केस है क्या?
A dead man turned into a monster.
कैसे? ये खुल गया।
No.
Who's involved? कहीं लग ही नहीं रहा है। ये लगता है। कल्ट को ठीक है, हो गया। अब ये वाला।
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
एक नया
But it's my
फाइल बना
first
रही
cult
है।
case.
पहले
Exciting.
कल्ट को देखिए। एक कितने कल्ट है इसमें? एक आई थिंक 4 कल्ट है। चलो स्किप करते हैं। चलिए गाइस, यहाँ पे मर्डर हो चुका है। अभी हमें
The
और
page
कुछ
places
चीज़
Nightingale
समझानी है।
back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
चलना। चल जा, अंधेरा वैसे।
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
हमें जल्दी जाना पड़ेगा। हाँ तो भाई कॉम्प्लिकेट ही हो गया सब कुछ।
They're a fine pair.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
लग गया खाना? हमारी गाड़ी कहाँ है? गाड़ी ढूंढनी पड़ेगी हमको।
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
टाइम नहीं है भाई, चलो गाड़ी में करते हैं। चलो बेटा।
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Ready to go, bro. Let's go, bro.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out.
तो guys, अब मिलते हैं कल।
I need to come. and clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer.
The page says
heart.
Nightingale's in
Return
something
to.
called an
Guys,
overlap.
कल खेलेंगे इसको हम.
Need to figure out.
आज के लिए बस इतना है.